Hey guys, thank you for joining us again at Car System Installation. Today we're going to show you how we are doing the modification for the Audi concert radio. This modification needed for the Apple CarPlay, the YP-CPAA-320SYM. It's for Audi vehicles that don't have a factory MMI system, so the controls are actually here on the radio. So we basically need to be able to have these controls also working on our CarPlay module. And to do so, we have to kind of jump the controls from here through the module back to the radio. In the package you're going to get for the CarPlay unit for the non-navigation vehicles, you're going to have this package, this part. This is the flex cable, and this is the motherboard that basically allows us to steal that connection. So first we're going to show you how to do it, and then you're going to have separate videos to show how to do the rest of the installation. So on the bottom of the radio there's a metal plate in here. I already ripped the sticker out, but basically you're taking the metal plate out. And now we can see the flex cable that we're going to be switching. This is the flex cable that we're going to be switching. So we have to remove the face of the radio. To remove the face of the radio is fairly simple. It's all clips around. So we're going to start with a small flat screwdriver, start opening the clips. Now I'm using my fingers, kind of pushing it out with my fingers to make sure it doesn't pop back in. Okay, follow all around until it's all coming out, and you can see it's all sliding out. Very simple. Now in the system, in the factory radio, we have two flex cables, and we're gonna pull them out. Those flex cables don't have a locking system, except at least in this radio. Check if your radio doesn't have a locking, just in case, but in this radio there's no locking system, so we're just pulling them out. Now we have two of them. The left one, as you can see, it's not where we watch, not where we open the hole, so we're not using that one. This one will be the factory, goes back to the factory connection, and then we're gonna replace this one. We're actually not replacing, we're gonna do a jump. So we're gonna take the flex cable, the original one, and we're gonna connect it to our motherboard. Now our motherboard has this is the connector that goes to our unit. This one has to be in the top corner, on the left corner, so which means this system will sit like this. Now this system will be mounted using these screws. So we're going to remove these two screws, as you can see here, 1 and 2. I'm going to set aside those screws. These ones will mount our motherboard back in place. Now we're going to take the flex cable, and again, if this is how it sits, so we're going to have the original flex cable going to the bottom and the new flex cable going to the top. So we're going to take the original flex cable going to the bottom. Ours, unlike the factory, does have a locking, so you slide the locking a little bit out and you put this back in, all the way in. You make sure it's all the way in, and then you close the black locking on it. Okay, so now it's tight, it doesn't come off. On the flex cable you have two sides. One side has the contacts, one side is just blue. So if you want to know you're in the right direction, you have to see in the motherboard where is your contacts. But as you can see in here, I'm going to show you, the contacts are on the bottom, the blue is on the top. Okay, and now the same style on the top one, we're going to put the new flex cable we have, contacts on the bottom. Okay, we're going to lock it in place, same as we did on the bottom one. So we have those two are locking pretty well, and the top, and again this will go to here. Now again, contacts on the bottom, blue connection. Now it's very simple. We're going to push it in. Again, our radio here only pushing, there's no locking, so make sure you check your radio. If it has a locking, you have to open the locker so you won't break anything. Push, if it's only pushing, push it in tight. Careful not to bend any of them. Now then we're going to put the factory one also back, so that's important to put the factory one on this side back. Again, we push it in as much as we can without breaking, and we're going to slide it back in. Now we can see the flex cable is going to go through here, so it gives us room. We're going to make sure it all slides into place. It locks in. The top part is completely locked. On the bottom part you have 3 legs, so just with your flat screwdriver, push, push, and push. All three will go in, so it's all completely closed all around. Okay, now our motherboard will go back in place. Okay, we'll push it in, the flex cables, and we have the two screws. We'll put them back in. Second screw also, put it back in, and that's it. This is ready for the Apple CarPlay module. We're gonna have a cable comes from here to our module, and we'll do the rest of the install in the car. Check the video in the description. Will be the video of how to install the CarPlay in this vehicle. See you next time.